Hello everyone and welcome back to another math video. Today we're going to be talking about transformations in geometry, specifically translations. So similar to the problems that you see up on the screen here. Just a reminder that this is the normal version of the lesson. If you'd like the speedrun version where we go through it pretty quickly, I will link that in the description below. For your Ricasso Recap, you should already know how to graph points on the coordinate plane. If you want to refresh on this, I'll put a video in the description below. Please go watch that before you start this lesson. All right, here we go, new lesson. So the problem says, graph the image, I'll talk about this word in a second, of b -1, -8, which is already on the graph for us. They already give us b is on the graph at -1, -8. And then it says after a translation, 7 units right, we're going to put that in a different color, 7 units right, and different color, 1 unit up. So translation in math or in geometry just means a slide in certain directions. We're going to slide this point on the graph. So the first slide we do is 7 units to the right. So starting from the point they gave us, we go 7 grid lines, 7 numbers to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we do the 1 unit up. So now we go 1 unit up. And this is our ending spot. And we're going to label this as, the way you label it is B, and you put a little apostrophe in the corner. We call this B prime. B prime. So you started with B, end with B prime. Now, so we're going to have a start. Let's clean that up. Start and an end. We just said we started with our regular coordinate B, we end with B prime. And now the word image at the beginning of the problem. So you start with what's called the pre-image. Think of words like pre-order or pre-season or preheat, right? It means before. And then our ending is just called the image. So you start with the pre-image, end with the image. All right, here's our cool clock for today, which means that it's time for you to practice what you just learned. Go ahead and pause the video and try these 2 problems on your own. And when you're ready, you can unpause the video and we'll check your answers. Okay, now that you've had time to work these problems, let's check your solutions. Okay, for the first problem, you should have put Q prime just 2 units to the right. And for the second problem, Z prime should have ended up at, this would be 1, 2, 1 unit right, 4 units down. Here's the coordinate. Now, for this one, we have a whole triangle, but we're going to follow the same rules, okay? And we're just going to move each point one at a time. So let's start with S. If I take S, it says 3 units right, 10 units down. So 3 units right, 1, 2, 3, and 10 units down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 would be right here. And we're going to call this S prime. And now we're going to do that for each of these. Okay, so T, same thing. Okay, so here's our coordinate for T prime. And of course, now we do it for U prime. So here's U prime. And now we just, connect our dots. And all we've done is we've shifted the whole triangle, S to U. We've shifted it or translated it 3 units right, 10 units down. All right, time to practice. Go ahead and pause the video, try these 2 on your own. When you're ready, unpause, and we'll check your answers. All right, now that you've had time to work these problems, let's check your solutions. Okay, for the first problem here is the translation for the square. And for the second problem here is the translation for the triangle. All right, that's it for today. I hope you all have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.